Okay, I got one more quick video here. Just something that came to mind as I was getting ready to tear this head apart and get it ready for the machine shop. Spark plug indexing. What is it? How do you do it? Does it provide benefits? Couple of those questions I can answer. Some of them, I don't have a chassis dynameter to show any type of change in performance, so I'll cover my own personal experience because I did buy a set of indexing washers for the Saturn, and I have indexed the spark plugs that are currently in it. Alright, indexing a spark plug, and I'm going to use the number 1 cylinder here on my blown head because the other cylinders are not indexed. I did not put indexing washers on these spark plugs. Okay, the purpose of the spark plug indexing process is to turn the open face of your spark plug towards either your intake valves or your exhaust valves. Okay, now the reason for this is, and this one I have tested because I have indexed spark plugs, it will actually reduce misfires in your engine. Alright, now looking at the intake valves, facing it towards the intake valve puts the open and largest part of the spark towards the intake side of the engine where the air and fuel is coming in before the compression stroke. Alright, turning it towards the exhaust side has an opposite effect. It turns the flame kernel away from the intake side, but the cool air and fuel will cool the spark plug and the ground strap before the compression stroke. Alright, now from my understanding, from the videos I've looked up on it and the articles I've read, turning towards the exhaust valve will allow the spark plug to cool. This will require less voltage from your coils and ignition system to complete the circuit and fire the spark. However, it also keeps the face turned away from the air and fuel. As far as fuel economy, I haven't noticed a change in fuel economy in my Saturn since indexing the spark plug versus this head and this engine, which are not indexed. Both engines get me about 34 to 37 miles to a gallon combined city highway with automatic 4-speed. And in terms of performance, my very first track run was with this engine, this cylinder head, which as you can see is full of oil and carbon and dirt and sludge and was not in good condition at all. And I was running 17.2. The best time I ran was a 17.2 538 at 77.91 miles per hour. My second video, titled Another Track Run, that I shot from the cockpit of the car via the passenger seat headrest, I ran a 17.4. Later that night I did pull down a 17.2 708 with the engine that has the spark plugs indexed towards the exhaust valves. So there's no real change in performance. But I will say that both engines burn oil, both engines have bad valve stem seals, and my current engine does not misfire as much as this one did. So if you have questions about indexing the spark plugs, indexing washers can be ordered online. I mean, really, they're going to be soft. They're going to be made out of copper or zinc, something that crushes when you torque down the spark plug. You do got to be careful because it's going to raise the position of the spark plug in the cylinder head, and if you over torque them too tight, these are aluminum heads, you will strip the head out. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. Thanks for watching.